Welcome back to Creating Coins, where we talk about money and mindset for entrepreneurs. Today we're talking about three roadblocks preventing you. Today we're talking about three roadblocks preventing you from starting a business. So there are many reasons why people are scared to start a business. Now, I'm not going to get into all of those reasons. I want to speak directly to you. You are the person who you know that you're meant to be an entrepreneur. You know that work is not working out for you, right? Work is not working out for you. You know that they can't fit a square peg into a round hole. Like, you already know that. You know that you are meant to be an entrepreneur. You know that you see things that need to be changed and done, and like you need room to breathe and grow, and like you just know it. You know it when you know it. So I'm not talking to everyone else. I'm talking specifically to you. I was the exact same way. When I knew that it was meant for me to be an entrepreneur, that I just wasn't cut out for the cubicle life, and that I just had to do my own thing, I had to eliminate these three things in order to start my business. So here's the first thing: perfectionism. If you feel like, well, I don't know what my skill is, or I have a skill, but somebody else is already doing it, or I don't think I'll be able to do it as good as them or as well as them, or whatever it is, I just use perfectionism in changing my grammar, then you might be a perfectionist, okay? And that could be stopping you from starting a business. But what you have to remember is that you have a unique skill, you have a purpose, you have a calling, you have a reason to get out there and do what you're doing. And if you don't get over your perfectionism, the people who need you won't be able to get your help. So that's the first roadblock preventing you from starting a business, and you just have to get over that, okay? The second roadblock preventing you from starting a business is lack of resources. So this could look like lack of funds or a lack of a network. When you are in a certain community, you might not have the same access to people that other communities have. Okay, so it's important for you to get out there, meet additional people. This was one of the main reasons that I invested in the coaches that I invested with, is because I wanted access not only to their know-how, but I wanted access to their network. And in order for me to get access to their network, I needed to invest with them, and then they would talk to their friends and recommend me to their friends as well. That's one way to level up. So that's one way to level up your network, is just invest in that network. The second way is to meet someone who is already familiar with the people in that network that you want to be in, and you make friends with them and they introduce you around. Okay, that happens as well. It takes a little bit longer because you've got to kind of build and cultivate the relationships, but that's also possible. The other thing that might be stopping you is a lack of funds. Now, I'm familiar with this because at one point in time, I didn't have any money at all. Like, I literally had bill collectors calling me, coming to my house, knocking on the door. I know what it's like. And because I had that lack of funds, I had to get resourceful, okay? So when I say lack of resources, I mean that you're not being resourceful enough, okay? I took on 2-3 different jobs. I started delivering sandwiches. I was working as a babysitter. Like, I just started doing odd jobs here and there. There's a lot that you can do in order to bring up your funds so you can invest in yourself and start a business. And the final roadblock that's preventing you from starting a business, and the final roadblock And the final roadblock preventing you from starting a business is lack of direction. That means lack of accountability. That means lack of accountability, lack of support, and lack of strategy. Okay? So if you don't know where you're going or what you should be doing, you could be taking direction in the wrong direction. So you could be taking steps in the wrong direction. So you might think that you're getting ahead, but you're really just moving to the side. So you need that accountability, you need that support, and you need that direction from someone, the strategy, to tell you exactly where to go and what to do. Now, that's exactly what we do inside of the Creating Coins Mastermind. I'm providing the strategy. As a peer group, we're providing each other accountability and support, and you're also getting help to grow your online business. Now, I'd love to have you join us in the Creating Coins Mastermind. In order to join us and get more details, all you have to do is go to creatingcoins.com/go. All the details are in the description box. In the meantime, I'd love to hear more from you. What do you feel like is holding you back from starting a business? Remember, all it takes is action. What do you feel like is holding you back from starting a business? Leave your comments in the box below. I'd love to get the conversation started. Remember, all it takes is action to turn your ideas into income, and that's creating coins. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.